Good morning, students. This is your geography lesson. Students, as you know that we have started chapter 3 mapping skills, and in this chapter we have discussed latitudes, longitudes, as well as putting latitudes and longitudes together with time zones. Students, today we will discuss photographs, page number 22 and 23. So you are supposed to open page number 22 and read and understand more about photographs. Let's start our lesson. You may have a rough idea of the Great Wall of China or the Sahara Desert without ever visiting them if you have seen photographs of such places. Most of the time, the impression we have of a place is based on photographs of the place. Photographs have become an important part of our lives. They are found in newspapers, magazines, advertisements, textbooks, and today the internet. So, students, photographs are very important in our lives. We can take a lot of information from photographs. Photographs are very useful as they capture accurately the features of a place. They provide a vivid impression of the features and the environment. Photographs are very useful as they capture accurately the features of a place. They provide a vivid impression of the features and the environment. Photographs can be produced almost immediately and are often up to date. So, students, geographic photographs differ from other types of photographs in that they are taken to depict and present place or a particular feature of the landscape for the purpose of demonstrating an aspect that you are studying. Students, this is quite different from taking photos of you and your friends for fun, or even from taking an attractive picture of a landscape. Geographic photographs are used as a source of data and information. There are three main types of photographs that geographers use. They are landscape photographs, aerial photographs, and satellite images. So, the types of photographs used by geographers include landscape photographs, aerial photographs, and satellite images. Landscape photographs. These photographs are taken at the ground level. The area covered by the photograph is usually limited by the coverage of the camera. As such, sometimes only part of an area can be covered. For example, a camera may not be able to capture the whole forest that the geographer is interested in. He can only take pictures of a part of the forest at a given time. As figure 3.10 is an example of a landscape photograph. So, students, photographs in geography has a lot of importance as it gives quick information about an area than a map. Photograph can work instead of the map. It is used to determine features formed on landscape, such as man-made features like roads, houses, and natural features like hills, mountains, oceans, etc. Interpreting a landscape photograph. 1. Look for information about the photograph. Captions, annotation, a note by way of explanation, date or time. So first of all, you have to look at the photograph for the following information. For the caption, a note of explanation, date or time. 2. Divide the photograph into 3 sections. You must divide the photograph in 3 sections: the foreground, middle ground and the background. So 3 sections are important for the photograph. This will help you to describe the photograph in a more systematic manner. Number 3. Identify any obvious features in the photograph. If it is a physical feature, make use of the shape and height to help you. Human beings in a photograph can help you get an idea of the scale of the features. Number 4. Summarize what you can identify and see in the photograph from a geographer's point. So, what is seen and what is observed in the photograph, you have to identify as a photographer, as a geographer point of view. For example, you can conclude by saying that figure 3.11 is a photograph of a natural environment undisturbed by human beings. There is no evidence in the photograph of human activities. So students, photograph is used to store information for future generation. Photograph replace a great deal of verbal description and therefore they save our time. It is used to show different geographical events. For example, one can determine the climate of the area by looking at the crops and relief shown in photograph of that area. Similarly, landscape photographs typically capture the presence of nature but can also focus on man-made features or disturbances of landscapes. Landscape photography is done for a variety of reasons. Perhaps the most common is to recall a personal observation or experience while in the outdoors, especially when traveling. So this is the importance of photographs and landscape photographs in geography. Students, this is your lesson for today. You have to read page number 22 and 23 thoroughly and understand the importance of photographs. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.